go ahead and get that water now. I know it's a hot one. Yeah. Gotta make sure we take care of our plant friends. Although even if we don't, they're the one thing that can't end. But it's appreciation. They're beautiful though, they're coming in. Them peppers. Yeah. Alright, this should be good. You should be good. Alright. Yeah. Move it right here. Still don't have a name for you yet, but you're doing beautiful. Yeah. Oh, let me go. Sorry if all you see is jailhouse motherfucking county pants in this bitch. Ugh. Sorry about all the noise. They out there doing construction. Close all this. What the fuck going on, y'all? We gotta start the morning, you know, with a little bit of a little smoothie. You know, I already ate a little bit, you know, but you know, I like to start green. I like to start with the plants. You know, go ahead and you know water the plant. It's coming along great too. You know, I thought this plant was gonna be like red, yellow, and green, but nah. Hold on, nah, it's too loud. But yeah, they're all yellow. But I love me some peppers. I love me some plants. One thing, you know, especially when you get around plants and it all makes sense. People be talking that shit. Shut the fuck up. Y'all ain't saying nothing more important than the plants. I don't give a fuck. Let me show y'all something too. Actually, yeah. All right. Green is our motherfucking thing. I love me some plants. I love me all that shit. This right here, a mini Venus flytrap. Fuck yeah, man. That's that shit right there. One of my goals is to like, you know, work hard and get some real money in this world so I can make a giant, I want like the biggest carnivorous plant collection, all right? That's the shit that we need. But there's bigger things going on right now. There's a lot more shit that everybody needs opposed to some fucking plants. My shit a little nappy? It don't fucking matter. Divine Rising, as always. Let me let some fucking light in, man. It's dark as hell. Is that better? It better be. Talking all that shit. Yeah, they got construction going on out there. But to everybody out there in a little bit of a bind, fuck out of here. Hey, guess what? Everything's temporary. Everything is fucking temporary. All right? You see these? Look at these. Look at these. Them county pants. Lockdown, bitch. 6 fucking flow bound. Nah. It's really a blessing to wake up every day. I'm gonna be honest, you know, it don't matter what the fuck is going on, because wherever you're at is wherever you're at. Right now, we're trying to gain exposure. Right now, we're trying to network and connect with people. I already said this the other day. You know, with this shit, with 6 wings, like, I feel like the light is ass still. Is that better? Damn. Where the fucking light at? Is this better? Or is my brightness just down? I think my brightness is just down. Nah, bro, because there's no way in fuck. There's gotta be more light than that. Hold on. Alright, you gotta shine like the seraphim at all times, okay? We really do. It's dark as fuck in this bitch. Don't worry, we finna go to the council chambers in a minute. I know y'all be seeing me sit low as fuck. That's because this is my motherfucking chair. This is my chair. Alright? Burlington don't play. Well, it's not my chair. It's a chair I like to use, you know, based on the situation at hand that I'm in. So, you know, sharing is caring. But one thing, man, this lighting is fucking me up. I'm gonna be honest. Hold on. No, that's fine. Sharing is caring. However, if you share too much, you ain't gonna have shit to have for yourself or eventually share again. So motherfuckers be out here talking about, oh, you know, be selfless and do this and do that. I'm all for being selfless, but I'm all for having some shit to myself first so I can go off and give too. Because I'm a generous motherfucker. Most motherfuckers are generous. All right? They have no problem letting go of some shit unless they think you're punking them or playing them. Motherfuckers panhandling out there. Yeah, maybe the first few times, but if I spin the block multiple times per week or over the course of a month, and this is the shit that you're running, I don't give a fuck if it's because you really need that shit. Take that shit and invest, bro. Because it's at the point after we pop, I'll stream a whole fucking. Come on, man. You know, it's at the point. Hold on, I gotta turn this off real quick. You know, hold on. Bet. All right, we're still good. All right. You know, it's gonna be at the point where I wanna jump into the homelessness situation. Not me personally, but I wanna be like, hey, look, bro. Cause hey, all niggas need is a push. All most motherfuckers need is a push. That's all they ever needed was a push. So that they could see that they had the fucking power the whole time. But you know, you can't make people do what they don't want to fucking do. And we have to respect that. I always do. It's not a problem for me. You know, if you want to be on that if you want to be on some shit that don't contribute to your own prosperity. Because guess what? Like I said, I'm coming back to it. Everybody's a generous motherfucker. For the most part. Greed and all this dumb shit like, hey, if I got it, I got you, nigga. If I got it, I got you. Dramatic as fuck, but you need to know. And that's what the fuck I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get it, nigga. I'm trying to get it. Because I'm tired of walking around. I'm tired of people around me complaining and not being grateful for life all because of a bill that ain't paid or because they don't have a certain job that they want or whatever. Fuck them niggas, bruh. When I say fuck them niggas, I mean all the jobs, all the stress and conflict that is making people think, oh, fuck life. I don't know what to do. What, nigga? What? You don't know what to do? There's plenty to do. Oh, yes. I love this. I love getting fired up. We gonna be in this motherfucker for a minute. I think I got at least hey, we gonna go in this house. All right? There's nothing better than giving back. There's nothing better. I can't wait to do giveaways. I can't wait, because guess what? We about to go on to be one of the biggest ever, and I'm not on that fuck shit like y'all niggas be. Want to sit up there and then because it starts to get to the point where motherfuckers were connecting on some type of truthful frequency before success, and then they hit success, and then they want to fucking then they want to have like a lack of composure, as if it's not just a job, as if it's not just fucking business. Hey, you know, it's a little early right now, so I might be a little pop, but fuck all that. Be the same, bitch. Success shouldn't mean you turn into a weird motherfucker. The fuck? Pull up all this shit after success, because I'm standing on this shit forever. On that 6 wings frequency. On that seraphic fucking vibration. All right? The godly ones only, because God's the strongest. And we know that. So, and y'all can't fuck with us because we stay connected to that at all times. So therefore, if you try to, it ain't gonna happen. Because God and the universe and the heavens said no, it's not warranted, it's not authorized. See, a lot of people are still understanding the real system. Not the system in the fucking world, not the system of politics, not the system of religion, not the system of what they think the global understanding of existence, at least among people, is. Because guess what? If you think that existence should only be understood based on a fucking human. And remember, there's no such thing as a human being. A human is something with a soul. A human is something that is godly and good-natured and honest and considerate and empathy and sympathy and all these great things, right? No, you got to go beyond that and realize, oh, okay, yeah, I appreciate what it means to be human. But by all means, I am not no fucking human. Because that concept has already been pushed far enough to the point where motherfuckers think they're weak. To the point where you can watch a documentary, you can watch the news, and you can go in the street. You can be around other people, and people have a lack of confidence for how powerful they are. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm tired of that shit. So if there's anything I can do to help, I'm here, nigga. I don't have nowhere else to be. Because it feels good. That's a part of our generosity. Yeah, giving money. Yeah, paying, paying, helping people out with school and shit. Yeah, whatever the fuck it is I can do after I'm able to. But aside from that, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to help you. I'm going to get you to, I can't force you. I can't do shit. But I'm going to do everything. We going to do everything we possibly can in these motherfucking county pants. All right? To keep your ass aligned. To keep your ass as aware as you possibly, as aware as you possibly can be during this shift. So yes, all I'm trying to say is generosity is great physically to give shit, but it's also good to help motherfuckers so that they can understand shit on a spiritual, metaphysical, godly perspective. I didn't mean to walk off. I'm sorry. But yeah, man. Only at Costco, where they literally, this bag is half, but literally the motherfucking, come on, man. Like, I know this is exaggerating, but okay, so when this bag, okay, hold on, wait, and this bag was full too. Look at this. What the fuck? Y'all got a motherfucking Dorito bag half the size of a whole motherfucking body pillow. Show shit. I don't really, 3 days, that's all good. Nature is great. Understand that you and plants are connected. The trees out there, your flowers, your plants, like us watering those mean the plant. Oh my gosh, that's one of my homies right there. That's just God in another form, just like us. Right? But God is the heavenly body, and all of the godly ones are the transcendent bodies. Right? So all of us are basically an extension of God finding its way through its own experience back to the heavens. But it's special because it's in its own way where, you reflect on you thinking you were you. And you still are. It's like a synergistic union. It's amazing. And where the fuck did that clip go for the chip? Where did the chip clip go? Where did the chip clip? There it is. Where did the chip clip go? Yeah. Because, when it comes to nature and all that shit, nature is part of what made us. And it's part of what was... Nature and the elements they're a part of what made us. And it's important to appreciate them from like a diet perspective, but you also need to understand we don't need to eat at all. Okay, nature and the elements, they're a product of the heavens. And they have their own, under God's orders, they have their own agenda. It's not bad. It's just it's like electricity. It's like, electromagnetism. It's like gamma rays and dark matter. It's like all of these big giant things that we have the blessing to talk about without being fucked up by them. That's God. Appreciate it. We appreciate it, God. Woo! Especially you hop on fucking Facebook, and every time, it's fake as hell though, but every time you hop online, motherfuckers talking about, oh, NASA spotted a mysterious object moving close. Or, oh, there's a black hole this many fucking light years away. One, the fact that y'all can even pretend that that's some real shit. I'm not saying black holes or any of that shit's fake. I'm saying, the regard that NASA has for all of these marvels, all of these discoveries. Why don't they share that same calmness with everyone else? We like to learn too. We like to understand. I'm tired of y'all using that as an excuse. I've been said it. People been ready too. And as much as y'all continuously come out with classified documents that aren't classified no more, that just lets us know even more. Okay, when are y'all gonna fucking do it? Oh wait, they ain't. Because they think they gonna lose money off of it. Man, did you know you can triple your fucking investment? You can to all the companies out there, you can quadruple your revenue through connecting with everyone on some type of truthful sense of awareness. I'm trying to tell you, man, the fake, that's some bullshit. Being fake is the biggest mistake. Hell no. You will go farther regardless of how long it takes. You will make more fucking money. You will go farther and be more successful and be more healthy and wealthy. All right? If you do it the godly way. Y'all ain't doing it the godly way. Y'all have billions of dollars and you still think that amounts to something. It doesn't. At what cost? One, lives at the expense of all the billions made. It's not priceless, motherfucker. It's worthless, bitch. Like y'all asses. I ain't even trying to tee up. I just love this shit. Motherfuckers really think I'm trying to start some type of riot or something. I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm tired of, no, I'm not trying to do nothing. And guess what? I'm never trying to convince nobody for shit. We're good. We got our shit. I don't have, in terms of on paper success, zero. I'm physically rich, sure. But you know what? You gotta go there. You gotta be, I don't give a fuck if you don't have a gym or not. Nigga, you better make a fucking gym. Plenty of times we had to do that. And guess what? When we couldn't make a gym, this was the motherfucking gym, nigga. This was the gym, boy. You want to get a workout, man? In this motherfucker. All right? Put them knuckles on that bitch and get conditioning. All right, Bruce Wayne, motherfucking, okay, I'm talking Christian Bale, Dark Knight, I'm just, woof, that motherfucker, okay? You gotta make it happen. I don't care if it's working out or not, because, woo, your health is important. Your health is very important. And you got me fucked up if you think that after working at a fucking retail store, after working at a grocery store, after working at a factory, after running around in a fucking Amazon truck, you got me mad fucked up, nigga. If you think I'm just gonna let my health go to shit, if you think I'm gonna just not be with God the whole time and use the work as a workout so that after work we get another good workout in. Health, wealth, success. All of those things. You gotta be physically healthy. It represents you appreciating life enough to take care of your avatar. Okay? You need to be physically healthy. You need to be... Now, here's the thing. When it comes to mental health, the mind. To me, the mind is like an extension of the spirit. Because to me, you know, when you go off into the dream world, it doesn't matter if you're at a low lucid level or at a high astral state. Doesn't matter. When you're doing those things, fuck, man. Woo. You still have some type of ability to remember and be aware. You have a mind of some sort. That will happen a lot. When I talk about some shit and it seemed like I lost my train of thought, I did. And that me hanging around not saying shit is just me trying to jog my memory. So, yeah, it's important to stay connected at all times on your destiny. Like, you know, I try my best. We try our best to eat plant-based. Okay, we start the morning start the day, start the day with, you know, some cashews and some motherfucking, you know, fruit bars and fruit, just plant-based. You know, you wonder why, I'm gonna be honest with you. You wonder why meat and like a heavy meat diet have people looking a certain way. And it's like, bro, and then on top of that, they're also stuck in some type of shit in life where they're not really accommodating the weight that's building up and the health, you know, shit that's not being really managed. It's not fine, bro, because I was at the laundromat. It was Halloween or something. It was like the end of October in the laundromat. And I was fat as fuck. Let me catch my fucking self from 2 years ago. Ting, 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 ting. Bitch, who you fucking with? These work well, too. These motherfuckers work well, too. They work well. They work well, motherfucker. They work. He says, sing. I don't even know what the fuck that was. That was like 100% speed and 100% attack and 100% all that, but 0% power. Nah, you gotta pull them hoes. Hey, we gotta be training out here. See, one thing I don't like to. So the other day, I was running. Because I'm trying to increase my speed. I made it to fucking 10 miles an hour. That's decent, right? I would say that's okay. I got a badass. I don't have a bad leg, but what I do notice over time is that our leg gets a little stiff, or our body takes a toll. Okay, so the recoil that our body takes from all of the God power surging through our shit. Even if we're just checking the mail. I'm not checking the mail like no normal motherfucker. If I'm checking the mail, it's the most efficient shit. If I'm checking the mail, choom. Okay, I'm making a whole fucking like Assassin's Creed level out of it. It's gonna feel like a level out of Assassin's Creed. Me just going to get the mail. Huh. Here you go. Just bills again. It might seem like, oh, that's doing too much, but it represents your appreciation for being here enough to go that much farther. So, hey, wake and bake, by all means. Just make sure you get your cake for real too. And I don't give a fuck. See, a lot of people, they want to come at you because you're doing shit that takes time to get money from. Meanwhile, they're getting small money from doing shit. You know, like, let's talk about the hustles. You know, we got side hustles. We got DoorDash. We got, you know, motherfuckers taking up affiliate marketing. We got people clipping out here. We got content creators. We got people doing, like, making multiple fucking channels and then just funneling the exposure as much as possible, right? We have we got a bunch of people just do, you know, reselling and shit. You know, they're finding vendors and all that shit, and they're getting their money. I'm not against a 9 to 5. I'm just against motherfuckers serving other motherfuckers who ain't godly. Especially when I know if you're serving God, you're doing what the fuck you're supposed to do. It's not, remember, everything's bigger than us. So if you're doing what the fuck you're supposed to do, you're aligned and it feels great and you know you're supposed to be doing that because God said, the universe said, you're supposed to. No fucking CEO, no fucking manager, assistant manager, no fucking ETL, bitch, all them niggas, fuck, no leads, nothing, team lead, fuck, no. They can't tell you shit. Because on a daily fucking basis, I continuously have to shake myself out of a fucking fever dream and tell myself, okay, I get it. The beings around us are acting a bit strange and more peculiar than fucking usual. I don't know what that's about. Well, I can tell you about it. As the shift, okay, as the real sun expands and it fucking makes this bitch, I'm trying to tell you, bro. There is so much going on that represents the shift right now. We have shit going on in the sky. We have shit going on in the ocean. We have shit going on with the sun. We have shit going on within and all around the heavens that motherfuckers can't even see because they're not vibrating. And it's not about, oh, I gotta see. No, you gotta see it because it's educational. It's informative. It keeps you sharp and it lets you know that God's power and glory can't be fucked with. No fear. Fuck any fear. I always say no fear in this bitch. All right? We are what the fuck fear is afraid of. What the fuck did Darth Vader say in that comic when he was surrounded by a bunch of motherfuckers? Darth Vader was surrounded by like rebels and shit or pirates. I forget what he was surrounded by. But they were like, surrender, give up, you're surrounded. You know what fucking Vader said? All I'm surrounded by is fear and dead men. Woo! I had to try to do the imitation because that nigga ain't playing. Okay, and don't sit up there and watch movies and TV and listen to music and then just be a fucking consumer of it. Don't just sit up there and be someone, oh, I listened to the song. That was a good bop. Fuck out of here, Nick. Don't go to the fucking movie theater. No, you're leaving at the theater. Oh, that was a good movie. Oh, I swear, fuck out of here. That Tom Hanks is fuck out of here, bro. Meanwhile, you glazing all these actors and shit. You glazing all these motherfuckers, and they're just normal motherfuckers going to work. That way of perceiving is stupid. Meanwhile, you could be getting some real money too. I'm not saying it has to be on some entertainment shit, but it could be doing your own shit. Or else you're always gonna look in entertainment, which is one of those big things that people look in and feel unsatisfied at and be like, oh, I need that. You don't need that. You need what the fuck God and the universe created for your ass. But until you get to it, you're always gonna feel empty and like you don't have what you need. And all the shit that you have around you that you thought you needed, it's gonna fall the fuck off. Are you gonna fall off with it though? Hell no. I don't see that happening no day soon. These are just here. And I look at them, no pun intended, I look at them, and then I just think of some dumb shit to just incorporate, into the video with. It's not even a video. This is just us keeping it real, us connecting with everybody who gives a fuck. Hey, and this is good for us. I feel so amazing doing this shit. This shit is great. Because if you're on this type of frequency, it is amazing. More the fucking merrier. I mean, shit, before we even started doing any of this, everything we're doing on camera right now is what we already do when we're not on camera. I'm telling you, if you put a fucking GoPro on my shit, if you give me amnesia, or if you like somehow access like in my brain or spirit somehow, some way to make me for the next 24 hours not be aware of the fact that I'm being like streamed or like I'm on camera or some shit, and you put that bitch on me, this is what it will be. I'm not saying that for no motherfucking credit. I'm not saying that for no nothing. I'm saying it because I appreciate you. I appreciate you enough to get the fuck on camera and actually bring that real shit. Because yeah, it's nice to have it's nice to have a whole bunch of shit to yourself, I guess, in terms of like, you know, what you can do and who you are. But it's better to connect with other motherfuckers. This shit is a job. That's it. And if you out here thinking it's anything other than that, bro, your ass gonna get, I don't know. It's just a job, man. And I done had over 30 motherfucking jobs. I can tell you. You know, you go through the workforce enough, it starts to act as a mirror of reality. It seems like, oh, okay, so scale is unlimited, right? So things are based on going to work, all right? But not at these other places. You know, you're here to serve the earth and the universe, bro. No, and it takes breaking the fuck out of it. I can't even tell. I don't know what's going on with my job situation right now. Oh wait, I do. I'm doing it right the fuck here, bitch. I've been said, hey, you know, I love music and I love YouTube. You know, go check out Gem Leone. I just dropped a project on that bitch. Got two. Man, the music's unlimited. All right, you go. Hey, go check out Gem Sonic. We ain't got nothing. We get everything. Vibes over there. Nothing but music, vlogs, gaming, unboxing, or not music. Oh yeah, there's some music. Goofy shit. But yeah, but hey, and I'm not trying to cross plug. I want motherfuckers to know that this Six Wings Seraphic shit is all about being successful and being ultimate and being invincible and just letting that fucking force of God shine at all times. That shit is also something that is very much so present in music and in the YouTube shit. One thing before I started a channel, one thing before I started any type of anything, before I cared about any type of success, niggas didn't give a fuck about no success. Now I guess that's the you know, that's how passion can blind you a little bit sometimes. You get so obsessed with loving it and doing it so much because it's so amazing, you forget about the fact you got to make a living, right? You know, when I first found out about YouTube, I'm like, what? We can get on TV, but like not real TV, but like internet TV. We can be our own show. We can, what? For real? No, for free? Shit. YouTube's the closest thing we got to a motherfucking time machine. Better appreciate it. As much shit as people talk about the internet, appreciate YouTube, man. Because YouTube it's great. The internet in general is great, but, you know, at the same time, teachers were using it in school to teach us. I'm not even talking about no Bill Nye being rolled in on no TV car. I'm talking about like actual, like in our personal finance class, we watched a documentary on the Koch brothers on YouTube. All right. In our science class, in biology, we watched a documentary on tigers on YouTube. Okay. In marketing, we watched Shark Tank, nigga, on YouTube. And that's that shit right there. I love that show. But like, what y'all really here to do? Is you here for some real business? Like what they do in the movies? Is you here on some real business, nigga? Or is you just trying to look like you trying to get some money? Because y'all sure like to walk up with some glasses and some suits doing shit like this. Meanwhile, we cut to the next scene and they're not doing shit but this. Nothing got done, but you enjoyed yourself, right? We got real steppers out here. We got real OGs sliding for divine, sliding for all things divine. Okay, so I'm gonna say that word one more time, divine. All things godly, divine. We got real hitters out here. Real warriors. And when I say real warriors, I say motherfuckers who is killer with conversation. Motherfuckers who is killer with how they move and how they approach shit. Their ambition. Their ability to be like, okay, I know this has worked forever. Let's keep it on the back burner while we see what else the universe has ready for us. Because we know the universe is bigger than us, and will always have the next best shit for us. Feel better about the fact you can blame it on God and the universe. Oh, Jem Leone, why? Jem Leone, why? Ain't nothing. I ain't doing shit, nigga. It's us. That's what brought this whole realm here and all of the beautiful people walking around on it. Beautiful people. Beautiful people. I'm gonna say it. Beautiful people. Oh, wait, because I know there's some hateful motherfuckers who don't like that shit. Beautiful people. You bothered yet? Godly. You bothered yet, bitter bitch? Huh? No, I think they're bothered more about the fact they can't do shit about it. So, somebody playing? Maybe at one time, while we were learning shit, but when niggas ain't fucking playing because shit ain't funny no more. It's mandatory that we connect this shit with YouTube and music so we can connect on that frequency in different fucking ways. Because scale is unlimited. You wanna know what's so great about colors? That there's unlimited colors. As you transcend, that's one thing I look forward to understanding, or to experiencing too. Remember, this whole show, all this is about the daily transcendence, the reality of like what it means to, to be an angel and to be a divine one. Remember, I say that because that's the path that I chose. That's the path we chose. I wouldn't even say we chose it. It's just the path that was picked for us, and eventually it's just what we became. That's the reality of it. You're grateful for it. Remember, everything that's for you is shit that you naturally like. If you ask somebody what their fucking favorite color is and they say green, if you ask me what my favorite color is and I say green, and I tell you that it's green, that's because it is. And that's great. See how I didn't think about it? It didn't take any thought. It was just natural. When it's just a part of you. So embrace what's a part of you and rep that shit. Motherfuckers dropping like flies out here, man. It's sad too. It's real sad. When the whole time it was so simple just to lock the fuck in. It might not seem like it's that simple when you got other motherfuckers fucking with you. I mean, I know it, man. I know it. Y'all want to talk about like I said, in every motherfucking stream, we gonna get to everything. That's why I can't wait. Or in every fucking video, we get into everything. All across the board. That's why this shit's all across the place, because hey, scale of God's power and glory is unlimited, and we're one of those embodiments of that at all times. That's what this shit's about. So if you're trying to fucking conquer the adventure forever, let's rock. Because these rocks, flawless VVS, they ain't yet. You see, they're not there yet. They on the way, nigga. Ben said too, chains, jewelry, motherfucking, your basic rewards of success. That shit is it's just symbols of success and hard work. Motherfuckers come around with a chain on. One, don't assume it's real, and two, don't assume that that's all they care about. Don't assume at all. Don't judge at all. Don't even look at it. Look at their eyes. Excuse me, that's all that matters. Look at their eyes. For real. I didn't know the motherfucking binoculars would be a reoccurring character in this motherfucker. But yeah, especially, you know, we need as much influence on the field as possible. So if, you know, we got motherfucking people out here, content creators, we got people out here who got platforms and influences, they should be, I'm not saying what they should and should be doing, but it would be cool if they used their influence just to be peaceful and to not cap. No, don't fucking cap. I can tell you about what the fuck is, I can tell you about the reality of making it from nothing, with no cosigns, with no nothing, nigga. Nothing. Just God, the universe, this vessel, and eternity. To all the motherfuckers out there cutting corners, you finna get your ass whooped. To all the motherfuckers out there lying and making people misinterpret shit, right? You got motherfuckers out here trying to tell people, trying to get people the game, but then they're leaving shit out. Stop it. Don't do that, nigga. You don't lose shit by telling people the truth. If you think that, then you have lost everything and you have lost your motherfucking mind too. Yeah, I keep drinking this motherfucker. It's empty as hell and I keep using it just because it's a staged motherfucking prop. Well, there's a little bit, technically. You know? Fruits, vegetables, nature, the elements, all those things. I started this off by saying that those things are two and the same. Appreciate them because they are true power. Nature and the elements they're two of the things that represents God's power and glory at its strongest. And remember, the how unlimited the scale of that shit is. Woo! All right. So appreciate water because it's good for everything, not just good for you. All right. Remember, God don't need none of us here. So if you are here and you're still contemplating your existence, stop it. It's not that deep. Despite how deep it is, it's not that deep. Because you have your job. You're not responsible for others like that. Depending on your actual responsibilities, I don't know what everyone's situation is. But, a lot of people don't want to actually help. I'm here to fucking help. This is the reality of making it from literal fucking scratch, nigga. Don't even worry about none of this. Y'all don't know. There's a lot of motherfuckers don't. The issue at hand is the fact that we're not successful. So whatever the fuck's unsuccessful looks like, all right? I'm saying don't criticize, don't judge. Motherfuckers, oh, you look successful. Don't judge, man. Please don't judge. Because it's not a good character trait. The fact that I get to be here and do this video right now is a blessing. And I'm grateful for that. Because the last one was in the car. So, there's no fucking cap shit. Like that's the point. There's no reason to lie. There's no reason to fucking sit up there and give people half truth. Give them 100% straight to it, nigga, straight forward. Off the press, motherfucker. And then take the liberty of even trying to get some specifics so you can understand how you can give them a suggestion that will form better to what the fuck they're going through. Because, yeah, we can talk all of the heavenly shit, but remember, we're also in the middle of a war, the soul war. Some people call it life. Some people call it existence. I refer to it as the soul war. Because only God's strongest will transcend, and the seraphim shine like the sun at all times. God's power and glory, that motherfucker will burn anything up. Especially if it's on some bullshit. What I never got is what the fuck y'all get out of capping. That's one of the problems in this world. We know that. Capping. Either for free or for some motherfucking change. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That's no, hell no, bro. Like I said, if it's untruthful, it's not useful. Who does it help? Not God, so don't help you. Understand this. Man. Oh, yeah. It's always a blessing to be alive. I don't give a fuck. Hell no. People underestimate how fast things change over time. You lock in, you put in that fucking work. You just send it. Don't even look back. That's it. You go from getting used to being in a fucking dungeon of a fucking life to boom, now you're free. So I know all about doing my best to stay truthful and give people the honest sauce. And I don't even have like sauce like that to give because like I'm not successful like that, but I'm not doing, you know, in terms of the kind of head you should have on your shoulders and the type of spirit you need to have burning at all fucking times, because niggas is stupid out here. Niggas is dumb as fuck, bro. And it's an inexcusable fucking breach. It's fucking offensive. How is it offensive, Jen? Well, you know what? The universe. Let's be basic. Go on Google and type in space. That's what you think of when you think of the universe, right? That right there is some beautiful shit already. So how the fuck are niggas gonna get out here and walk around the street and forget about the fact that they are a part of that greatness, that ultimate majestic fucking amazement? You need to look the fuck up, nigga. Cause I'm tired of it. All y'all motherfuckers. And when I say y'all, I mean the motherfuckers who think that they gonna be negative and feel like life sucks and come around us. Y'all, no. Oh, life suck? No, your life suck, motherfucker. Do something about it. You ain't gonna do shit to us. You ain't gonna do shit to us. All this motherfucking hostility y'all want to sit there and project onto the world, y'all don't take nan drop of it and put it into your own fucking pursuit. Y'all, you want to pursue hate and envy. Niggas got switches, bruh. I know that. How fucked up is that? You ain't got no money. You jealous. You bitter. You pull up on somebody. He on his phone. He got like a little watch or a chain on or something. And you want to fuck with him. Thinking he just gonna let you. Meanwhile, nigga he's just doing his best. And then boom, your jealousy, let that be the reason why your ass get Swiss cheesed, all right, nigga? Let that be the reason why they up the pole on your ass because you want to be on some fucking envious shit. And look at you laying there. No. It has nothing to do with a gunshot, it has nothing to do with blood, it has nothing to do with none of that shit that you think is the reason why your ass can't move. All right? No. That came together over time due to your ass bringing it to yourself. All right, the more and more you fall in frequency as a soul, okay, the more and more corrupt you become, to the point where all of those like, you know, bad acts, all of those, you know, evil decisions that you made, that shit stacks up to the day where it has to release. What happens? Okay? What happens when a bunch of pressure builds up? Okay? The pressure is represented by bad decision making. Okay? The buildup represents the universe and the fact that even though the universe is infinite, even though the heavens are expanding for eternity, there is a limit to how far the pressure of your bullshit will be allowed to go. If you still think that the universe isn't bigger than you, if you still haven't kneeled before God's power, if you haven't fully embraced that the heavens will always be the best and biggest shit, And that's why you have nothing to worry about. Every step you will be guided, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Fuck a script too. I know a lot of niggas can't get out here, and you know, I don't really fuck with filler type shit. I like to let maybe some silence go by because it's like ambient. It's like kind of ASMR, but not really. But it just adds to the whatever. But fuck all that. We gotta be filling up as much of the airwaves as possible with shit that's gonna take people from the fucking block, 1-bedroom apartments. Okay? Get the fuck on. Stop bothering niggas. Damn, motherfuckers texting niggas. Leave me the fuck alone, man. I'm talking to the motherfucking academy. Shit. Tired of that shit, man. Tired of motherfuckers trying to get in the way. We got real work to fucking do. All that shit y'all talking don't fucking matter. And if you think it does, go find another motherfucker who gives a fuck. Because I'm trying to get niggas off the block. Y'all want to stay on it. Get in my way if you want to. Get in our fucking way if you want to. Whoo, shit, man. We love a good fucking workout. We love a good exercise, too. And when I said niggas got switches, I didn't say shit about me having no switch. I didn't say anything about me having no switch. I know I'm not the toughest motherfucker. I know I'm not the toughest God is. So if you get out here thinking you're the toughest, God gonna send a motherfucker in your path to let you know, chill. I'm trying to get niggas off the block, bro. Starting with us. So that, you know, boom, success hits and fuck. Now people listen because we're actually worth listening to a little more. So miss me with the shit. I know why we're here. I'm fully filled in on my assignment, on our assignment. I'm not distracted for shit. I cut a motherfucker down who tries to distract me. All right? We ain't deviating from God whatsoever. If you want to do that, that's your motherfucking ass. But if anybody ever tries to get us to, it's fuck 'em. It ain't going down like that. I don't give a fuck who dies, I don't give a fuck who I lose, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We are with motherfucking God. And we gonna be here. I don't give a fuck when money comes or if it comes. I don't care, nigga. I'ma always find a way to keep this motherfucker on. Believe that. Is the lighting still? Damn, this lighting is ass though. I tried. I could have connected it into this. Hold on. I think this might help. I should be able to, hold on, just let me get 1 second. I hope this phone don't fucking catapult onto the fucking floor. Bro, come on. I don't know why I'm personifying the light and calling it bro, but come on, nigga. All right. This might help, but we'll see. Let's crank it up. That's about as bright as it goes. But yeah. I don't know what the fuck that did. I don't think it did shit. Sure, though. Man, you fucking with the natural light in here. Hold on. It's all good. Hey, we're getting the lighting down. We're getting the sound down. We're getting all that shit down. All that down. I can't wait until we're able to take nature walks, nature videos. We're going to go out. We're going to, get connected with all the animals. That's one thing to know. We're going to give y'all the daily reality of what the fuck is going on out here. or like the reality of what's going on. So like when you go out into nature, the other day there was like a spider in this bitch and everybody was tweaking. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Oh, it's so big, it's so big. Y'all need to realize spiders don't give a fuck about you. Spiders are literally them niggas are the most scary, they're the most pussy motherfuckers ever, okay? And I mean that with respect. Spiders, they have their purpose, they do what they do, they help the ecosystem however they do. But in terms of humans, you guys are too old for this now. You're too motherfucking old, okay? People, you're not even humans, okay? What it means to be human, appreciate it, but understand that a spider is nothing to be afraid of, and fear ain't worth God's energy whatsoever, especially over something they don't give a fuck about, biting you, touching you, looking at your ass, even though it has 8 eyes and can see you very fucking well, it don't give a damn. Respect your animals, man. Stop limiting your appreciation to just your fucking pets. Go outside. Try to connect with a bird. Try to connect with a butterfly. Try to connect with a bee. Try to connect with a squirrel. Try to connect with the fish. Try to connect. Do everything you can to sync up your spirit with theirs so you can connect on a godly frequency. When you connect on a godly frequency, you receive so much intelligence, so much power, so much enlightenment, so much more alignment too with God and your destiny. That's what this is about. They're here to help too. So, stay away from shit that ain't really on a positive vibration. Because that's not even limited to just people. That's everything. Right? In the ocean, there you got the negative beings and the positive beings. And then you have the beings that have their tendencies that shift between fucking positive and negative, right? So, go out there, don't be afraid. The other, I took that fucking spot. I'm looking at it. I'm like, wow, it's so chill. It's afraid for its life. One, kill it. No, I'm not doing that. It has nothing to do with being a fucking nature nigga or nothing. This motherfucker has a soul and a purpose. It might not look the best. I'm not gonna touch it for shit because it's dirty, but I'm gonna safely remove it. And it's only dirty because of its nature. It's around dirt all the time. So I'm gonna remove it, put it on a flower, and let it go on. Put it outside, let it do its own thing. Same thing, if a mouse ever get in this bitch, and if I could get it, let it outside. But far away so that it don't try to, because the mouse, they come back, Same thing, go out, whenever you get around nature, not even just animals, with the sky, with the water, with the wind, with grass, plants, the earth, anything, all right? Including all the living things out there too. Do you connect with it? They are a part of God, you are too. You need to be syncing on that frequency. Not syncing but syncing like Bluetooth, like connect. It's important. It's very important. Let's go down the line. Influencers and shit. We got a lot of people doing great things. We got Kai, we got, Speed, we got Aiden, we got motherfucking Duke. Everybody, we got AMP doing their thing. We got everybody, everybody's doing great. Shout out to all those dudes. All right, Ben said it. Aiden is somebody who's a GOAT. He's been doing what the fuck he does for a long ass fucking time. And if you really want to get some hardcore knowledge on grinding the fuck up and making the most of opportunities, like trends and networking opportunities and shit that you can do, but that maybe won't be available now, or shit that you can do now that won't be available later, you should get on that. So, hey, big ups to Aiden on that. He will let you fucking know. And, you guys can say what you want about, what people became. People have their own destinies, they have their own path, but they're still fucking, it's not like they're out here. They're out there. If they're on positive shit, why does it matter? So, big up to Aiden. All right, that's that motherfucking nigga right. Big up to Aiden. All right. That's the G. All right, that's the G. All right, same thing with Neon and stuff too. Neon, hey, he's young and he's out here doing it. He's standing strong to what he believes in, and always staying true to what you believe in. All right, I don't give a fuck who's saying what is trying out. Fuck them all. If it's negative, especially if you're successful and it's on a positive, it's in a positive way. And that, you don't ever let your confidence in how strong your purpose is be shook. That's all I'm saying. So shout out to fucking Neon. That's the bro right there. All right, and I want to find out. I think he can hoop. He looks like he can. All right, he got some supernatural fucking shots he be making and shit. It's fucking, that's funny. Duke. Duke is that motherfucking dude. All right. He understands personality and he understands the game. He understands everything you gotta be, but like straightforward with it. He understands. All right. He's also deeply bothered by motherfuckers not applying themselves. And that's one thing I fuck with Duke is the fact that, you know, a lot of what he does is based on trying to get people to realize that, hey, you got it, bro. So shout out to Duke Dennis. That's hey, you can't fuck with him. That's the G right there too. Kai Cenat. All right, big things, big platform, creating opportunities. I don't even need to say anything about Kai. Say less. All right, Young King right there, paving the way, creating opportunities. That's a leader right there. Shout out Kai. All right, gotta shout out as many motherfuckers as possible. Drewski too. That nigga, he funny. That's the dude right there. All right, that's the dude right there too. He can tell you about hustling. He can tell you about, you know, also understanding what this shit is out here, so you can keep it moving for sure. All right, so shout out Drewski. That's that. Hey, they can't fuck with you. All right, ain't about woulda, coulda, shoulda, none of that. It already is. Data has beens. All right. Damn. Who else we got out there? Hey, we got everybody. You know, Speed too. Speed. Hey, I remember watching a lot of his like the Omegle videos and shit. Hey man, you gotta give him his credit. Hard work always pays off. And he had his, you know, there were times where he had his like, you know, certain members of the family that weren't the most supportive, at least on camera. I can't really talk about people's family like that, but you know, a lot of people talk about how, you know, so it don't even matter. It don't even matter because you there. And everybody around you, especially your family, I'm sure they're very proud, and I know they are, including your fan base. And everybody gonna stay proud as long as you keep this motherfucker kicking. So shout out Speed. All right, that's the fastest nigga out here too, apparently. Hey, Speed, we got a race, my G. I got a bad leg, so you're gonna win, but I think it'll just be fun for charity. You know, you can run like, what, 20 miles an hour? I can only run like 10, so. Until that power activates and I go supercharged and like almost win, but I don't. And then you're like, oh shit. Hey, good match, G. And I'm like, yeah, good match to you too. Because I'm like Goku after the fucking Tournament of Power where I just felt fucking... just the fucking body was just so fucking weakened and just beaten up from the fucking whole competition. Anyways, but yeah, shout out Speed. Who else? Hey, I gotta go into it again. Rashad Jamal. Free Rashad Jamal. Free Rashad Jamal. That's how you, man, he's so powerful. His influence is, regardless of what's going on, the influence is still here. And the influence is so strong that all of the work that was done is still here. Despite how much they tried to take pages down and cut the sound off and shit online, you know, on TikTok and stuff. Fuck out of here. You can't stop it. You can try. Some of the shit you do will be allowed to be up just so you can think you have some type of power, but guess what? You don't. All right, Rashad that's one of the divine ones right there. You can't fuck with the divine. For anyone who tries to fuck with the divine will only get fucked up. All right. So, hey, everybody, we got to stay connected to the University of Divine University. Stay connected to the University, all right, of Divine and Cosmic Intelligence. The university still has a lot of lectures and shit up that, you know, you can still fucking stay aligned in, you know, you can still be enlightened from, all right? And it's also important to know that everybody that comes out as a leader and, you know, takes it upon themselves with God to do this, you know, all of the knowledge is going to get passed, everything is going to get updated, everything is going to get, you know, reinforced, everything is going to just get that much more strengthened, okay? But we all got to be doing our part. Shit, I was only watching maybe Rashad for like a year and a half or two before I realized, damn, okay. No, for real. See, it's different when motherfuckers want to say that's not real, even though you got receipts. But when the spirit of God is saying, hey, that resonates. You know, the force of God is undeniable, okay? Just like divine truth. That's undeniable too. And it's not even Rashad either. Rashad was just somebody who was able to really, he was really able, he brought everything together as a collective better, all right? And he wasn't just touching on one or two things, it was everything. Meanwhile, you know, we got other people too. Some people are only focusing on injustice. Some people are only focusing on climate. Some people are only focusing on whatever. Some people are only focusing on racism. Some people are only focusing on conspiracy. Some people are only focusing on, you know, just disasters. We got to cover all of it. All of it. So big up to the motherfucking GOAT, Rashad Jamal. Because before you know it, hey, it's going to be up. And this shit going to be back to how it's supposed to be. And then it's really going to be that much better. You see, it'd be so, you know, man, what they don't want is for everything to overnight be taken, but then be restored with better management. Because God is the best management. They don't understand that, right? In the last video, I was going into astral planes and lucid dreaming and stuff. I touched on how I went there a couple times. I didn't go into it. I want to go into it real quick before we hop off this. That's the only thing I can really think about before we hop off. Because we just go into all of it. So let's talk about this. This is something too, okay? I want you gotta everything supernatural to you needs to be natural. Everything that you think ain't real needs to be something that you know is basic fucking nature, effortless. Okay, everything's unlimited. It's the best shit. So when you go to sleep at night, all right, most of us find ourselves on the lower level and on the lucid level, the lower realm. All right, it's a part of the astral plane, but it's like the low state that you start at. All right, and a lot of times it's just a bunch of mix of shit from your subconscious, but there are moments where you find yourself aware, or at least seemingly aware. Okay, it's like when you wake up from a dream and it felt like you were there, and you go, oh, I just had the realest dream. That's lucidity. Okay. Now, like I said, we could go into how the brain, it's all about spirit. And with the spirit, you don't need to do all these equations. With the spirit, when you understand that you are a divine, transcendent, interdimensional, highly exalted, heavenly, godly being, it's that simple. God's the best creator. So it should be that simple. And it is. It's that simple. Stop. You know, you rob yourself of true confidence and understanding by seeking outside and then relying on it. What the fuck? Hell no, man. I ain't gonna sit here and believe what the fuck, man. Stop. I'm gonna listen to what everybody has to say. I'm gonna appreciate it, but then I'm gonna go into it with God and find the fuck out for real. And that's the motherfucking deal. So when you go into lucidity, when you go into the dream, I hate that. I strongly dislike that word dream. All right, when you go lucid, even if it's a low level, okay. But we got to stay connected to the people who are struggling to understand it. All right, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It can be. It's a very special thing, but it's something that restores your understanding and confidence. It's something that removes your fear. Okay, because in the astral plane, in the lucid realms, all right, in the astral plane, anyways, reality there and the way you experience it, it's a lot to comprehend. It's a lot to even attempt to comprehend. So it forces you to appreciate for however much time you have there. Now me, we're at the point where I'm trying to get to the point where I can just go there at any second for however long, have ultimate awareness and understanding. And I don't even want to go there just to escape. I want to go there for for a further understanding. I want to go there to strengthen my enlightenment. I want to go there to, connect with us, God, on a frequency of appreciation and love for how exaggerating and amazing things are compared to this fucking world. All right, oh, dude walking his dogs, cool. I mean, good for them, great. As long as they have a good day, yes. But no, okay, in the astral plane, man, the sky is like pink and purple, and it looks like a fucking lava lamp, like the shit in the sky. It's like glitter and sparkly everywhere and shit. I'm telling you, it's like the most ethereal shit ever. And like the structure, the housing structures, literally. And remember, all of this is based on shit that you have understood in this world. So a lot of times you go to the astral plane, there's malls and there's stores and there's houses and there's movie theaters and there's all these amusement parks. There's all this shit, but it's based on shit that your subconscious has downloaded from this world, right? Which only makes sense. You need to have an understanding to structure or promote an even further, let alone advanced understanding. So what I'm saying is you need to, this basic world earth shit is something that you need to, we need to have mastered so that when we go to the astral plane, we can get to it. Okay, we're there to learn, we're there to appreciate, we're there to understand even more. It's basically like another save slot. It's like your second save slot, okay? Your first save slot, all right, Earth. Your second save slot, okay? Or think of it as, so your number one save slot in a video game, right? You got your save slot. Go to the first one. That's Earth and everything that has been going on for the most part, right? But then you got your second save slot, which is World 2, all right? Or you could even look at it like Super Mario World. World 1 is Earth. World 2 is astral plane. Or ethereal realm, whatever you want to call it. Spirit world, you can call it whatever the fuck. There's no name. It's all about what fits best for you, okay? One thing I started doing was having a dream journal because I got so tired of how mundane this basic ass reality was. I wanted to have some type of connection to our true being and form and abilities and purpose and all of that, because that's what we're here for. Just like the universe and nature, they've been here for trillions. In all natures and all universes. I want to be, I want to be advanced like that, but I also don't get too ahead of myself because I understand that nature and elements that's its own thing, right? So with God. But, and I was able to start remembering dreams more and all that, to the point where I was able to fucking finally go lucid. When you go lucid, you can do anything, you can be anything. When you go to the lucid when you're in a lucid state, your awareness is at its highest in the dream world, whatever the fuck, okay? And you can do anything, you can be anything, you can create anything, you can literally, it's only limited to your imagination, and your imagination isn't even imaginative, it's an extension of God's ambition and power for creating within your fucking spirit, which is not limited. Okay, imagination is unlimited power to create anything and everything. Like I said, God's power and scale is unlimited. You need to be understanding this. I love this shit. Okay, it's like putting on VR and going into a different world. I love this shit. But that's not enough. Okay, when you're there, it's not enough because it doesn't last as long and shit. And you have to like be mastering this. There are people out there fucking trying to move coins and shit with their hands and do telekinesis and stuff. Hey, aerokinesis, pyrokinesis, electrokinesis, cryokinesis, all that shit is cool with nature and the elements. We'll all get to our abilities and all that shit in time, especially with the flares and especially with the fucking with the shifts and everything aligning. All right, as the frequency rises separately and together. However that looks for you, from a certain point of view, anyway. For real, right? So then I'm like, no. Fuck that, this isn't enough, because it feels like just a dream that I'm more aware of, all right? And that word dream it's like illusion. I don't fuck with that, it's delusional, I don't like that. So we have to go astral for real. You dive into the videos, you dive into all the training, you dive into everything you possibly can about, that's what it is. It is, oh, what do I do? No, everything you possibly can, let the spirit absorb and go from there, right? So, the astral plane is a place, there was one time I tried doing the techniques and I felt myself leave out of this physical form, and, I got a little spooked, and God said, okay, for sure, maybe next time. Right? God ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. But if you're not with God and you try doing this shit, you can get fucked up. I don't even want to. You can get your motherfucking avatar hijacked. And guess what? Your avatar is already at risk of being hijacked without God to the highest extent through all the energy and shit that's within us and all around us when we go out and when we digest shit. So you go to work, or you turn on the radio, you're hearing about somebody who got killed, or you're hearing about some politics that make it so certain people don't get, whatever, or there's like a bill that was passed, whatever. You got literally, they're on the radio promoting negativity to make people go, That right there is spiritual warfare. It might just seem like they're bitching on the radio, but you connecting with that frequency and then feeling the frequency and then projecting it. It's not fucking good. That's spiritual warfare. You got motherfuckers, okay? You need to understand that life is spiritual warfare. So fuck what you thought was real, okay? Get your ass to the astral plane and get trained up. 6 wings ready to motherfucking fly in this bitch. Nah. Get fucking trained up. Stop, fuck the fairy, no, none of that shit, bro. Because any motherfucking movie you done seen ain't shit compared to what the fuck even goes on in there, let alone the true reality of the heavens as you become with it, or become one with it and then see it for yourself. You need to see for your fucking self. It's a blessing when you can go talk to somebody at work about, a lucid dream or something, because it's like, oh, hell yeah. Because in all the shows, all the movies, especially if you're like me, I love anime. I love motherfucking DC, Marvel. I love, all that action shit. I love, but I also, I love the true reality of our power with God. So in Star Wars and all that shit. So fucking you get to the fucking astral plane and literally you just spawn a sword, you spawn a lightsaber, you can do all these abilities and do all this shit. But remember, all of that shit is just training. That's just training. A lightsaber ain't shit compared to God. Okay? A fucking Kamehameha ain't shit compared to God. Okay? It ain't. Galactus, Silver Surfer, Thanos, Ichigo, Naruto, motherfucking Beerus, Broly, all these niggas, they can't fuck with God. But God is the reason why we had the opportunity, until this day, we still do and always will have the opportunity of what? Learning from power. Learning from dedication, learning from what it truly means to be a fucking angel, to what it means to be a true warrior, a true divine one, nigga. Beerus is that motherfucking nigga, but God ain't, Beerus ain't fucking with God. So then it gets to the point where all of this godly shit was just meant to be out there for those who choose to take that path, the godly path. Use it to your advantage. Don't sit up here and, like I said, get caught up in don't sit up here and just binge watch anime and then not use it to your advantage. That shit is powerful as fuck. God made the people who made that shit with intentions. But the choice is yours. Watch it for your entertainment. Don't learn shit so that you can't go out and fucking be something that other motherfuckers learn from. Or go out there and do that shit, nigga. That shit, it'll get you, it exercises your spirit so that you can be, oh, okay. Oh, giant monster, that ain't shit. Oh, okay. Oh, super energy blast, that ain't shit. Oh, levitating, that ain't shit. Because it's not. Okay, especially in Bleach, them niggas stand from the fucking clouds like this. That ain't shit. So, I remember one time, I had went to work. I was hungover. I was supposed to work 8 hours. I only worked 6. I came back to the place that I was staying at the time. I just fell right on the fucking floor. right when I got back because I was so fucking tired. And during this time, it was one of those astral projection moments where it just happened, where like, you know, we were just fucking around. We're like, you know what, let's try to, you know, let's do the method again or whatever. We were just, you know, playing. And it kind of happened automatically, but also it was something that I wanted to do. I was trying to do, or we were trying to do. And yeah, body raised up. And no, this time, because of the state I was in, I was like, you know what, God, let's do it. God, you know, you were there. God was like, God, you were like, this time, are we out? Let's go, send it. And me and God, we left this motherfucker. We felt just like an orb floating around. Literally everything. Like, I know you look at yourself in the mirror and shit, and you know, you're used to yourself walking and talking and all this shit, but literally, you feel like you as this orb of consciousness when you raise up out of your body. And you raise up out of your body, and how the environment looks around you it might be reminiscent of what it was before you went to sleep or whatever. But long story short, you're like in this little holding area. It's like a little loading area. And then you, like, you know, as an orb, it's weird because like you feel like yourself, but you don't have legs. You feel like you have the power to steer your orb, but not really. But then you get it because the longer you keep doing it, you know, God shows you it's the best. And then you finally get outside. All right? And then when you get outside is where you finally have a form. Okay? You get outside. All right? The biggest thing, at least for me, I know that I'm just an orb until I go outside. That's why every time I go astral, I'm always trying to find the door. And sometimes you'll already be outside. That's the great shit. And now I'm already outside. But remember, I don't, when you know, going astral is an exercise. It happens when you're sleep deprived and shit sometimes, or when your sleep schedule's fucked up. It's weird, but you can do it on command. You can. That's what we're practicing. I'm trying to do everything. I want to master our spirit abilities. I want to master our elemental and nature abilities and all of our godly abilities. But going astral will allow you to experience big supernatural shit, both that just happens and shit that you make happen. It will allow you to be it'll allow you to be more familiar so that when you're in this world and you're out in public and there's a shootout, you're like, oh, them niggas shooting again. But you're with God. So you're gonna, you know, you're gonna appreciate life and your purpose, and you're gonna also understand that the universe and God have their own shit going on. So just follow your purpose with God, and go wherever that goes. Okay? So yeah, leave the fucking mall. If there's a shootout there, leave it. But also don't panic. Don't be afraid. Okay? Treat it like, oh, I'm godly, so a bullet can't fuck with us. We're godly. But we're also going to exercise appreciation for life and get to our car. We're not going to run because we ain't scared of shit. And them niggas ain't shooting at us for nothing because we didn't do nothing to them. And I get it. We live in a world where you can do nothing to motherfuckers and they still try to pull up. But the astral plane is beautiful, you know, especially, you know, you go watch Dragon Ball and then you go to the astral plane and then you work on your Kamehamehas. Okay? And then you realize that, damn, it's an actual fucking challenge. It's an actual thing. You have to, when it comes to power in the astral plane, embrace it, okay? Embrace it as if you already are. Don't think about how to do a Kamehameha. Don't think about how to, you know you have the training within you. You've been watching Goku since day fucking one. All right? That's shit, nigga. If you're on some Spider-Man shit in the astral plane, don't go, how do I climb a wall? No, just climb that motherfucker. I've done everything in the astral plane. I've shape-shifted into anything I wanted. Nigga, you can do any ability. You can do any ability. Electricity, fucking telekinesis. You can do anything. You can summon Pokemon. I'm telling you, if you're imagining, that's why I love as much as shit I possibly can love. Especially if it was something that I've been loved from an earlier point. Because at an earlier point, you get here, your awareness is still developing, but your passion and imagination for everything, woo, infinite. But no, then you start to be here for a while, and you get around motherfuckers, and then they want to sit here and try to be all negative and then leech that shit from you, and then you get old, or you get older, all right, the amount of time that you've been on Earth increases. But all the shit your ass doing is decreasing. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to probably up the brightness on this. I don't know. I think my fucking phone is just dark, but we're about to end this. But yeah, get to the astral plane, y'all. One thing I can't wait for is multiplayer astral plane. Yeah, we gotta be. It has to be. Gotta be sharp on our own though with it before we come together and train together and all that stuff. Before we come together as a unit. I just like the idea of it. We're more than beyond appreciative for because for those experiences. Because especially in those experiences, we get to truly connect with our angelic essence. There have been plenty of times where we'll look at our shadow in the astral plane, and it's a fucking angel, and it's beautiful, but it's not your typical angel. No, this is it's a beastly one too. It's a beautiful beastly one, and I love it. All right, and all of this is shit that God made forever ago. Hank, ready for you. Signature, okay? Crafted by yours truly, the highly exalted Grand Master of the heavens. God, get to the astral plane, okay? Try to get good sleep. If you can sleep in a dark room with little to no light and no noise, like that's what you want, okay? Because that's how we exercise focus and concentration. That's how we exercise focus so we can get there from here. Because we're interdimensional. We can go. You can. Tell you, there's no limit to it. There's no limit to it. And I want to figure it all out forever. But part of it is understanding that you're powerful, that you're invincible. Okay? Don't get too caught up in Earth so much as if this is the only fucking world. No, because you still have astral plane to go train in, so that when you come here, everything is basic. Everything is self-explanatory. It's the most straightforward, whatever, you get it. That's how it's supposed to be, because you have work to do here. And then it gets to the point where worlds just start stacking up, and like, yeah, you love Earth. I love everything that's going on here, but the more more access we have to the astral plane and the higher levels of it, where do you think where do you think Rashad be at? When Rashad's locked up, I remember there was a video that Rashad had did a long time ago where he was locked up. You know what he said? He was like, man, they got me up in this motherfucker, but the whole time I'm not even actually here. He was saying that because, he had to be there, I guess, for that call. Rashad is transcendent. And that at that point, come on now. His ability to focus and meditate is beyond, it's so fucking strong to the point he could literally just close his eyes, not be here, but still be here. Be here because he has a job to do, but also not be here because he doesn't have to be here for the bullshit that the beings think that he has to be here for. No. So, okay, what, you want to put a nigga in a cell? Okay, fine. We'll just go to a different world then. Because you ain't gonna do shit to this body. Why? Because if you try to, we gonna hop right back in this hole and make sure it don't happen. And on top of that, God got some extra shit waiting for your ass. Like some Final Destination events ready to fucking domino effect and fuck your ass up. For real. But yeah, I just wanted to go into the astral plane a little more. That's all. Because I know there's a lot of stuff that I'll always be touching on in terms of topics and stuff, because we're getting to all of it. So I might talk a little bit about it and then get back to it, or we'll talk a lot about it and then we won't talk about it for a minute. It don't matter. We're gonna get to it all. Go ahead and comment anything and everything. All right, comment your favorite plant. Since we started this video with the fucking your favorite thing in nature. Yeah. All right. Drop below your favorite thing in nature. That's a hard one. So think. Okay. That's why I almost just said like Venus flytrap, but that's when I was thinking about plants. Okay, your favorite thing in nature. And I mean, don't try to. There's no right or wrong answer. Make it basic, please. Like just like like crystals or like rainbows or sunsets or just anything. It could be anything in nature. All right. It could be anything in fucking nature. I think and it doesn't even have to be your favorite thing in nature. I think one of my favorite things in nature. Let's go on a super high list. Whenever you see a picture or a video of a lightning striking a fucking volcano that's erupting, that's some hard shit. I ain't never seen it before, but that's some hard shit. Lightning and another brutal force. I used to read books back in the day about tornadoes. There'd be pictures of fucking like just lightning next to the tornado. I'm telling you, lightning next to big shit popping, bro. I'm telling you. But on a lower level, I think one of my favorite things in nature is I really love what happens to either, I like what happens when you put like a jellyfish under a black light. It's nature related. Not really nature. I mean, it's nature related because of because of the jellyfish. Or you know what? Bet the Crystal Caves out in Mexico. There's like this, and I think they do tours too. There's like this big ass cave, and it looks like the Fortress of Solitude except under fucking ground. Woo! It's like 100 fucking degrees in that fucking cave, and on top of it, because of how big and how numerous the crystals are. So like literally there's not, you need to be very careful in this crystal cave because these crystals are very fucking sharp. Very fucking sharp. Very big, very skinny, very wide, very fucking, crystals have their shape. Every crystal has its own precise design, right? In this cave, I remember watching the fucking documentary. I was like, damn, that'd be cool to go to. Can you imagine? You finally get enough money to go take a motherfucking vacation, and somehow you end up on the back of a fucking truck. You didn't pay a fucking $1,000+ for the hotel and everything, fucking travel fees, and here your ass is on the back of a truck. Just you swore you saw somebody behind a rock do some shit like this, like you in the middle of Mexico, and damn, you get to the opening of this motherfucking cave. You get to the opening of this bitch. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's how hot. Okay, telling you heat. Shit, especially when you're going into the earth from the entrance of a cave, and then you go deeper into the earth. Man, the workers in that bitch, the people, I don't even think it was this was like a science expedition. I don't even think it was a fucking, in the documentary, yeah. But could you imagine, a vacation there? Fuck. I don't even know how to dress. What do I wear? Nothing? They gonna put a hard hat on this motherfucker. They're gonna put a hard hat on this motherfucker. Literally, every possible fucking direction, there is some kind of way that you can get fucked up. That's not a vacation? What the fuck? How is that a vacation? I'm over here stuck like this the whole time. Because if I try to shit. God forbid a nigga fall off and if I got a whole crystal pillar up my motherfucking ass. That'd be the worst way to die. That'd be the worst way to fucking die. Oh shit. That'd be the worst fucking way to die. You're gonna sit up there and get killed by a fucking rock. But like, and it's your fault and shit. The fuck? Hell no. There's no way in fuck there's no way in fuck I'm gonna get my manhood taken by some amethyst, by some motherfucking I don't care what the gem is. Alright? It could be, I don't care what it is. It could be fluorite or whatever the fuck. I don't care. Oh, what's that one God, Lee, what's that name of that? There's like a green crystal, like a green rock. Tourmaline? No, that might be what it is. I don't think so. I don't know, but there's like this green rock that looks like emerald, but it's not emerald. I forget the name of it. But anyways, long story short, yeah, those are two of my favorite things in nature, you know? Not getting killed by a crystal, but like, you know, I think it's cool that crystals can get that big, you know? The crystals getting as big as possible. That's one of my favorite things. I guess all my favorite things in nature are probably going to be like the big, most powerful ones. The biggest, most powerful shit, that's my favorite stuff. That's our favorite stuff because it's the stuff that lets you know God is here at all times and fuck who don't like it. But if you do like it, we got a whole lot of legendary shit in store for you. And we gonna buy it all. All of it. We gonna buy all of it. Hey, all of it. Hey, you're in my shot. But that's okay. Because we about done anyway. But yeah, everybody have a blessed, great rest of your fucking day. I am Jem Leone. We are Jem Leone. And we gonna be in this bitch forever. Making sure that, hey, everybody get the treasure. What's the treasure? You. And everything Destiny has ready for your ass. We just gotta get to it today, right now. ASAP. Okay? Come on, don't you want life to be like this? Don't you want life to be like that? Motherfuckers walking around like this. Come on, man. This is all we do over here. Alright? This is all we do over here. That's all we do over here. That's all. Well, whoop. Alright, all them motherfuckers over there. No, get your motherfucking ass over there with all that bullshit, because you ain't stopping the party. You ain't. Never. Believe that.